Hello internet world, welcome to my unboxing and review of the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition. This was very kindly sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's exchanged hands, they haven't asked me to say anything in particular. I'm just going to share with you my experience of using this over the past few weeks so you can make an informed buying decision. So let's start with unboxing the product. As I mentioned earlier, this is the Kindle Paperwhite, it's the Signature Edition. It's got an adjustable warm light, wireless charging if you purchase the optional wireless charging stand, 32 gigabytes of internal storage. We've got a little bit of branding down here, and this just indicates that it's black in colour. And if we turn this over, we can see just some details in various languages. It says here it's now with a 6.8 inch display, adjustable warm light, 32 gigabytes of storage, auto adjusting brightness, a glare-free screen, it's waterproof, and of course because of that really generous 32 gigabytes of storage, it will hold thousands of books. When we open this up, we just have to pull this tab across the back here, and then we can pull the contents out like so, and we're straight into the product. So you can see it's in a plastic film. And then in this bottom portion just here, we have got some additional bits and pieces. We've got some paperwork, and we've also got a charging cable. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this will charge wirelessly if you have the optional wireless charging stand. When it comes out of the box, if you just buy the Kindle by itself, it comes with a charging cable, USB-A on one end, USB-C on the opposing end. The USB-C end is going to go into the Kindle itself. We've got some information here about charging, and I'm pretty sure that if you've got a compatible wireless charger, you can charge it with like a wireless charging puck, for example. We've got some information here. This is just some regulatory information, and then let's get straight on to unwrapping this and taking a closer look. Now, first impressions. It's a very, very lightweight device. Really nice and comfortable to hold in the hand. It's a nice size as well. We've got that 6.8 inch display, as I mentioned earlier. We've got an ambient light sensor. We've got some Kindle branding just down here. And it's an always on display. So this is like an e-ink display. On the top edge here, it's completely clear. Clear on this side, clear on this side. On the bottom, we've got the USB-C charging port just there, and also the main power on off button. The back is completely clear as well, apart from this Amazon tick, and then we just got some information down the bottom here printed on the back cover. Now let's take a look at this. Let's tap on the screen and see what that does. Touch the screen, nothing. So there's no sort of accidental input whilst it's in your bag or in a case, for example. To turn the device on, we need to push the power button, and this will wake the device, and it basically starts up where you left off. So I was in my main library. Now, whilst you're on this home screen, we can actually scroll across various books that are in your library. We can have a look at books to discover. So this is new books, and we've got various categories we can select. We can go into business, for example, and take a look at the business books. We can actually just go into the library tab down the bottom here, and this will just give you access to the books that are actually on your device, and you can scroll through them like so. Some of them you will have to download onto the device if you haven't already, but the ones that you've already started reading will have a percentage in the corner, and you can tap on that book and continue where you left off. And then to navigate through the book, you can tap or swipe. So we can tap through to go through the pages, or we can swipe. And this allows us to go through the book and obviously read the book. If we want to make changes to how this looks, we can actually just tap in the top corner here, and here we can tap on perhaps the fonts, and we can change it to larger type or a more compact type. We can actually change it to bold, change the size on this slider. We can change the orientation and the margins and alignment, and we've got more options here. If we want to keep it as it is, we just tap and that particular menu goes away. If we tap in this corner again, we've got more options here as well. We can even tap the little 3 dots and we can get information about the book. We can go into the vocabulary builder, we can disable the touchscreen, or we can go into the main settings. And this is the main settings for the device. And here we've got access to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, device options, reading options, accessibility, etc. We can X out of this and go back into the book, or we can tap again and go back to our library. So a very, very intuitive way of navigating the device. I really love the way this looks. It just looks absolutely stunning. So let's just go into settings again, and we go in here and into device options, and here we can go into display settings. Here we've got a schedule where we can get it to shift between cool white and warm amber. We've also got a night light setting there as well. So let's go back into the book we were reading previously, and we want to change the way this looks. So we can swipe down from the top, and here we can turn airplane mode on, we can turn Bluetooth on and off, we can go into dark mode, which actually reverses the display. We can sync our Kindle, we can go into all settings, we can turn auto brightness on or off, and we can manually adjust the brightness of the display. And we can also adjust the warmth of the display. So we're on like a cool setting at the moment, but we can adjust the warmth up, and you can see this sort of warmer tone coming in, a lot more sort of yellow tone on the highest setting, and we can adjust this so it's more pleasing to look at and kinder to our eyes. Especially when you're reading at night time, it's a good idea to reduce the blue light, so to go to like a warmer setting. And you can even schedule this setting to change with time, so it will automatically change to this warmer tone when it's later on in the evening and at night time. And then to get back to the book, you simply tap back on the book, and let's go back to our home screen. It's a really lovely device to use. It makes reading a real pleasure, and the fact that we can gain access to a vast library of books and magazines is a really great thing. I absolutely love it. This is the Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition, and I can certainly recommend it. Now, if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, check out the links down in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments section what you're currently reading, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon.